I brought that up to bring this up. So I seen this post on Twitter, right? And I DM'd it to y'all if y'all want to like actually see the image or whatnot. But it had 4 contracts on the table, chat. There was a WWE contract, a AEW contract, a New Japan contract, and a TNA contract, all with different incentives. And so I was like, bro, this would be fire to talk about on the pod. And I pull it up on my phone so I can also get a better, because I can't really see it off the stream. And I'll just quickly run through the contracts just so the chat, you know what I'm saying, have an understanding of how the contracts work. So if you chose to sign with TNA, your contract length would be for 3 years, $200,000. You would be a face of the X division. I don't watch TNA like that, so I don't really know what that means. Your mentor would be Tommy Dreamer. Your bonus would be guaranteed a year-long X division title run. That's for TNA, chat. Then for New Japan, you would have an 8-year-long contract, up to $100,000. You would be a main eventer. Your mentor would be, sorry if I butchered this guy's name. I don't watch New Japan, but Katsuyori Shibata. Like I said, I don't be watching New Japan like that, bro. And it said the bonus would be you will be the new leader of the Bullet Club. So that's actually pretty interesting. Then the AEW contract, you got a 5-year contract. Up to $400,000 a year, I'm assuming. Ain't that how that work? Ain't it like a year? Or is that like over the entirety of the contract?
Yeah, I think it's per year.
Yeah, so you get $400 a year.
Per year.
And the role on AEW you would have is a mid-carder. You would be a mid-carder. Your mentor would be Christopher Daniels. The bonus that you would get is a guaranteed at least at 1 TNT title run. And then last but not least, the main, you know what I'm saying, the main wrestling program, the greatest wrestling program of all time, WWE. You have a 2-year contract up to $500K a year, but you would be booked as Rey Mysterio, like a jobber. Like you would be booked as like Rey Mysterio. Your mentor would be Rey Mysterio, aka or it'd be Tyson Kidd. You will appear on Raw or SmackDown once every month, but you would be booked as a jobber, like Rey Mysterio. But like, yeah, a jobber. Yeah. So, who wanna start us off? I can go if y'all want me to. I go.
Even though I know where this is going.
No. Let me cook. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. Fuck, I don't think I'm ready. I think low-key, give me the TNA contract because I feel like that's a decent amount of money, and I can build my name up in TNA. I'll be the face of the X division. Like I said, I don't know what the X division is, like, so you know what I'm saying, word. But you'd be a face of the X division. You get Tommy Dreamer, a WWE legend. He definitely has connections. He could get you in the door of WWE. So I could build my name up in TNA almost like a Joe Hendry, or you know what I'm saying? I could just build my name up like a Jordan Grace. I think didn't she start off in TNA and now she's literally a top superstar on NXT now. And so I'd start off on TNA and then I'd like eventually after my contract is up, because it's only a 3-year contract. So it's after my contract up, if the offer is still there, I'm taking WWE. But I'm only going TNA just so I can get my foot in the door for WWE, because don't they have that like partnership going on, like TNA and WWE? Yeah. So I think that's the most realistic option that I would take. If my agent brought me 4 contracts and these were the contracts, I'm taking the TNA contract. Because I would never ever take no lame ass AEW contract and work for that lame ass guy Tony Khan. Like TK, bro, hell no. Give me TNA. And give me TNA, baby. Y'all can go. Y'all can take the floor.
This man is so nasty.
Oh.
I'm gonna give you some great career advice, Jay Bird.
Okay, let me go.
The contract I would take is the New Japan contract.
See, I was gonna take that one, but that's 8 years, bro. That's 8 years, and that's only $100K.
A while. Look, it's good for me anyway. I'm assuming this is like however old I am now. So when I'm done with New Japan, I'm gonna be 30.
Damn.
And I'm basically gonna be in the prime of my career. I'm 22 now. What are we doing?
I'm joking.
So you almost there, Unc. I don't even want to hear it. But what is it? You get the New Japan contract. You get to be a main eventer. you get an instant main event spot. I think that's the main thing. So you don't even have to do like all the hard work or anything. You don't have to you don't even get your wrestling ability up that much. You're just immediately in the main event, and you're the leader of the Bullet Club. That name recognition.
Yes, I was about to say
so far because
no, go
for
ahead.
the people who don't know, New Japan's in like its probably worst or second worst era right now, and they still get like all this. I'm not trying to hate on New Japan. I actually do watch, but they're still getting a lot of praise. It's like, they have the best wrestling on the planet, like technically, anyway. And so, doing that, I'm just gonna get an easy ride to whichever company I want in America, because both of them are gonna be like, this guy was a former champion or former top guy in Japan, so he's gonna cook for us. Like, Triple H is gonna love that. Tony Khan's gonna love that.
It'd be like a Will Ospreay type of thing, right? I don't disagree. I think the New Japan contract would be a really good one. I just don't like that length and that salary, because you gotta think, bro, like $100,000 a year, like that ain't all that. I mean, compared to the rest of them, at least, and that's 8 years. You know what I'm saying?
You're living in Japan.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like us as Americans, like that'd be a big adjusting thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know a lick of Japanese, so I'd be cooked. But like I don't know if that's something.
Learning. You got a long time to learn.
Yeah, that's 8 years. So I think that's a good one. It's just 8 years, bro. Like I'm trying to get to WWE. I'm trying to wrestle some of the goats before they go out. You know what I'm saying? So but that is a good one though. I do like that one. DC, what you think? What you think, DC?
I'm agreeing with you, and I'm taking that TNA contract. I made that decision yesterday too.
Yes, bro. I'm just glad nobody chose that trash ass AEW contract on that trash brand led by TK, bro.
Honestly, though,
I would never watch AEW. I'm a hater.
Like if I didn't pick the TNA contract already, it was between AEW and TNA though.
Ew.
That was my decision.
Bro, I can't.
That was like what?
The thing a lot of us don't realize. Well, I guess it's about AEW and TNA. The work schedule is a lot better. Because if you're in WWE or New Japan, you're gonna be working like 5 days a week probably. Because they New Japan also does a bunch of house shows, so you're gonna be in those house shows a lot, or their tours or whatever. So with AEW, at most you'll be around once or twice a week, and then TNA, I think only once a week because they only have one show. So
damn, so your back's gonna be cooked on New Japan. Like your back on New Japan is gonna be cooked, bro. Because you're gonna be the main eventer, so you know they're gonna be wanting you on most shows. So by the time you're 30, you're gonna have the body of a current day of Triple H. Like,
but they also do a lot of tag team matches. That's the thing. Yeah. So I wouldn't spend 20 years there because they definitely will run me into the ground. I mean, we see what Tanahashi and Naito are like now. They have no knees. They can't even run. Like, that's how cooked their knees are. They can't run anymore. They've been doing it for so long. But 8 years, I'm young. My body's got time to heal. I think I'd be fine.
8 years is a long time, but yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with my option. Let me just double check, cause I don't know. Maybe I might want to switch my answer, but I don't know, cause like I said, I'm also looking at the money though, dude. Like as much as I hate AEW, that contract does not look bad at all. Like I guess you could say the best role that you would get is a mid-carder. That's $400K a year for 5 years, and you get mentored by one of the greatest of all time. And I call him is Christopher Daniels? Is that supposed to be That ain't Daniel Bryan, is it? I'm tweaking. I'm talking about Bryan Danielson.
Yeah, you are tripping.
Yeah, I'm tweaking. Hey, give me the TNA
Daniels.
Bro, I don't know why.
Christopher Daniels is also great.
Bryan Danielson was just popping in my head for some odd reason. I don't know why. That is actually crazy. But nah, I'll probably go
Dream
TNA.
mentor though. That's true.
But it's like Tommy Dreamer though, and you're the face of the X Division, and you're guaranteed a year-long X Division title run. Like, I don't know, bro. I think that TNA contract is just too good to pass up on, and it's only a 3-year-long contract. Like,
well,
and like I said, that's only a 3-year-long contract. You're getting mentored by Tommy Dreamer. You're damn near the face of the company, almost. You know what I'm saying? And it's only 3 years, so like, after those 3 years, if you want to, you can decide to go to a WWE or a AEW. It might not be in the best of roles, but I mean, you would be prepared. You feel me? Like, I don't know. I think I'd have to stick with the TNA contract, bro. I just think the incentives are too good, bro. The only thing I'm not really too high on is the salary.
Yeah. Well, 3 years, 250 isn't bad.
Mm-hmm. That ain't bad at all.
You ready to? If you go to AEW though, you ready to get thrown through some barbed wire or some thumbtacks?
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, bro, if you
That's
go to
the shit I
AEW,
do.
you finna
Unreal.
get, bro. They finna go on that bit and die, bro. Like, bro, what are you trying to prove? Like, bro, y'all ain't even like, bro. They be some stuff that the AEW superstars be doing. And I'm like, bro, this not even wrestling. Like, what the hell? Like, bro, this is like self harm. Like, bro, you tweaking right now. Like, bro, like they genuinely be doing the most absurd moves and. Like, bro, are you okay? Like, like at this point, it ain't even about the
I
wrestling,
think.
bro.
Yeah,
They
I think
be,
Mox said himself. You know, he went to rehab for addiction stuff and all that. I think he said somewhere
they
he
been
was like,
addicted to
yeah,
them pain.
because you know with addiction, and I promise you, I'm not trying to say anything bad about him at all because I love
Nah,
Mox.
yeah.
But
I
you know,
know.
like the thing with addiction is typically addictions aren't like just completely eliminated. Like they're usually replaced with something better and less like dangerous to your body. I think he said something along the lines of, and if I'm wrong, I will be wrong because I don't want to quote him out of context. It's something
Yeah.
like the bleeding, like all the blood and stuff he
He just
does
love. He
is an
like to lick
addiction
it.
now. Which yeah, he loves bleeding, and I was like,
Yo, Britt's a monster.
I understand wanting some color in your matches. I do remember though actually watching AEW for a while, and there was like, bro was on TV bleeding every week, and I was like,
Bro's a monster,
I don't know
bro.
how you enjoy this.
Nah, bro.
It'd be like every
Bro got a
on
kink.
Twitter, it's like, oh, guess who bled this week?
Nah, bro got a kink, bro. I don't care what nobody say, bro. That's nasty. That's crazy work.